Hi, everybody. This is Christina from Access Princeton, and we're here today with Heidi from Womanspace. She's going to talk to us about what Womanspace is, because this is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Good morning, Heidi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So what do you have for us today? What would you like to tell us?
Well, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Womanspace. Womanspace is the Mercer County program that serves victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. So we have a safe house, we have a counseling program, we have legal clinics, we have court advocates. We also have, it's called the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Response Teams. I'm the coordinator of the Domestic Violence Response Team. And what I do is I train and supervise volunteers to respond to all the police departments here in Mercer County. That includes the Princeton Police Department as well. So we train advocates. They go to the police department and they basically listen to the person who is at the police department, the victim, go over safety planning, go over whatever their needs might be at the time. Sometimes they require shelter. Sometimes they want to know what the process is about restraining orders, because oftentimes when victims do come to the police department, it's a scary place for them. So we have a safe room in every police department where we can talk confidentially to the victim, go over safety planning, whatever their needs might be.
Okay, great. And how can someone go about getting this training if they're interested in doing this?
Well, you can contact Womanspace at www.womanspace.org. We have usually 2 trainings a year. They're 80-hour trainings. Right now we are in the midst of an 80-hour training. And the reason it is 80-hour training and the sexual assault response team. So at the end of the training, the advocate can decide which team they want to be on. Some advocates want to be on both. Some just want to be on either domestic violence or sexual assault. It's totally their call to make.
Okay. And all the police departments in Mercer County participate in this?
All the police departments participate, including Princeton University and TCNJ.
Okay, great.
And soon to be Rider University.
Oh, fantastic. What else can you tell us about Womanspace?
Well, we are pretty much everywhere. We have, we also are on record with ICE and with the FBI if a human trafficking situation turns up where they need to, they have a bunch of people that are victims of human trafficking. They would contact us. We're one of 8, I believe, programs in the state that will take in human trafficking victims. We also right now are we are trying to get involved with, and we are getting involved with the deaf and hard of hearing folks, because we know that they're quite an underserved population. So we have a hotline now for them, a texting hotline.
Oh, wow.
And also some of their advocates are actually going through our training at this time.
Okay.
So they have the advocates there who are also deaf with their translators. So they're going through our training, and then when their training is complete, they're going to go to their respective counties and work as response team members there. Because we found that the deaf and hard of hearing folks usually aren't coming to the police department for various reasons, whether it be their lack of communication or whatever.
Right.
So we want to try to make it as easy as possible.
Right, absolutely. Special populations like that sometimes do struggle with calling the police or getting in touch with them because of that communication
Right, and
issue.
usually vulnerable populations get abused quite more often because of their vulnerability. So we just want to make sure that they are also being served.
Okay, that's a great
Yeah.
program that you're offering there.
Right.
So if anybody has any information on the Domestic Violence Response Team, where can they go besides Womanspace? Can they go to their local police department?
They can go to their local police departments. We do usually put up flyers when we have the training, and we have what's called liaison officers. So every police department has a liaison officer. So they can inquire within. The liaison officer will probably forward that information to me. But you can call our office number, which is 609-394-0136, and get more information.
Okay.
So there's pretty much, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on all those social media sites. So it'll be pretty easy to access us if you need them. And we usually have trainings twice a year. Once in the spring, usually it begins in March, And this training that we're in now began on September 9th, so that will last until November 21st,
Okay, right before the holidays.
right before the holidays, yes.
Okay. Any other tips or anything you want to offer?
Well, we just want people to know out there that there are services out there, Womanspace services that can help if you need help, and don't be afraid to call us. Our hotline number is 609-394-9000. You know, our goal is to keep victims of domestic violence safe. And I just want to let you know also that we serve all victims of domestic violence. Even though our name says Womanspace, we do also have male clients. So we just want to make sure that, you know, we know that no one deserves to be abused, you know, whether it be a man or a woman. So we want to make sure that we get that message out there, and that victims of domestic violence know that they have a resource and that they're not alone.
Okay, great. Well, Heidi, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it. And if anybody has any more questions out there, she gave you the information, the numbers, and the websites to call. So thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. And for all the hearts as well. If anybody has any questions, feel free to contact Access Princeton. We can get you in touch with Heidi if need be. Have a great day.